Stage 1 is hubris born of success. Stage 2 is undisciplined pursuit of more. Right. Stage 3 is denial of risk and peril. Stage 4 is grasping for salvation. And stage 5, the stage you never want to go to, is capitulation to irrelevance or death. Now, 2 quick points on this. It does turn out that you look from the outside like you're still climbing all the way to the end of stage 3. You don't visibly fall until stage 4. So you've gone through 3 of 5 stages looking great. Exactly. Certainly from the outside you look great. And then stage 4, it really shows. It's clear to everybody. The second is you can fall to late stage 4 and come back.
As we have this conversation, I want people to know out there, what's interesting about these kinds of conversations, which I try to do in my head, and I think back to your wife, what you try to say is that let's assume this perhaps can extend beyond a corporate entity to life in general.
Yep, exactly. Well, in fact, I'll just share with you a little two asides on that. The first is that our work has always been about the questions, and it just so happens that we use business as the data set.
Right.
In fact, one of the things that was interesting is I got a call from a professor of classics who said that he's teaching How the Mighty Fall with Macbeth. And he said, this is the arc of tragedy. And it so happens to show up in business, but it's the arc of tragedy. And then the second thing that was interesting, I shared this with some chief executives before it was published, and a CEO came up to me and he said, do you mind if I share it with, and I thought he was going to say this framework, with my management team. Right. But the words out of his mouth were,
family.
My children.
Yes, yeah, right.
I want my children to understand hubris born of success, undisciplined pursuit of more, denial of risk and peril. The mighty can fall, and they've been privileged.